Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And as the title of the video says, there is a day 3 reset of the quest for Tsurumi Island. It's called Through the Mists, and for Asian accounts this will be coming in about, if I take a look at the time, about 12 hours from now, 8 to 12 hours, maybe even 10 hours or so. You'll be getting this quest on the Asian servers, I believe. But for the American accounts, if you've done everything correctly and you, or not correctly, but if you've done certain things beforehand, you'll be getting this quest on this reset, and there is a third day of quests. Now, for this video, I won't be showcasing the whole quest because that will probably be super lengthy, but I will showcase key features, a part of the quest. If there's any puzzle, I will show that. Other than that, we might just skip to the end and I'll tell you everything that happens, but who knows what's gonna happen. But yeah, so after talking to Karma, the quest does tell you to go back to Tsurumi Island, and the fog has come back. So again, we're doing this whole a repeat of exploring it, kind of, but that's what we're doing now, is going back to talking with Rue. As a side note, a quest has appeared here after this reset, right next to the Shrine of the Seven, next to this port. There is a quest with Rold, the adventurer. Keep that in mind. After doing this bit of an objective, it seems that we have to do something with the fog here again. We have to unlock certain things. I'll get back to you once I figure it out. And also, I guess one of the key objectives is you have to kill the tree. An HP bar actually appears at the top, and you have to actually damage the tree. Very interesting. And once you damage it, the thunder feathers that you put into it disappear? Oh, you have to re-find them. Okay. So, and on these things you just have to do a bit of an elemental reaction, walk up them with any element, and I'm pretty sure it should work, except Hydra doesn't work, sadly. So when you're up to this part, remember Cryo probably works, as well as Pyro. Yep, Pyro does work. I prefer to have a Cryo character because I think Cryo would work the best. So I might switch over to a Cryo character in between. And after you completed all those orbs, you have to just hit them with elemental reactions again. I think you go back to killing the tree, I believe. It says destroy the perches. So yeah, so you come back to the tree and it's attackable again. So obviously just come and hit it with whatever characters you have. And there you go. That is the main goal of this quest, I believe. Yep, so as we can see, the mist that was here is now gone. So we have to go all over the map, I assume now, by ourselves, destroying the actual perches and clearing this fog here. So now I'm going to switch my character over to... I think I'm going to switch my Xingqiu over to my Aloy just for a bit of cryo. And I'm just going to jump over to all those locations, destroy them, or do whatever I have to do to them to get the quest done, and I'll guide you guys through it. So going over to the Tsurumi Shrine, which is this northeasternly one. I believe this, I had a struggle like finding the actual tree here by itself, but I do believe it's kind of in this far corner here, up where that glowing light is. You just have to look for a bit of a log here. And God, I think this is gonna take a while, but we'll get it done. Same process, walk up to the tree, hit it however you want, really. Shouldn't really matter how you do it, and at some point it will phase again, do that same thing. The feathers that we once collected before for it will fly out, and you have to fly all over the area collecting them. And so these are quite simple here, I see. Does Cryo work? Cryo works very well. Just one-shots these ones here. Or not, oh, maybe it doesn't one-shot them, but does decent enough damage to these. So we're just gonna trudge our way through this puzzle, hopefully not taking too long. And if you want, you can try to follow along with the locations that I'm going to. It is going to be a fair bit more difficult because, well, I can't really see anything, so... but use the map as indicators for the actual things. The map is quite good, and you're just looking for a big old glow, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find the floating items. I do recommend you guys do use your Aloy. She's actually quite useful here, having a cryo ranged attack. I guess you could use a pyro ranged character, but I think cryo is going to do the one a bit better damage to them. This one we can just... Oh god, there's that. Oh god. Okay, one lengthy fight later, we somehow didn't die. It's weird also, I should note this, that the remarkable chests seem to be coming out on a daily basis, so definitely bear that in mind. Don't think that you've gotten them all when you've explored the map one day after 1 day of reset, because I've been doing that and I always think that I've gotten all of them, but then more spawn. So if you think you've gotten all of them for now, you probably haven't. So now we've defeated all these electro orbs. Obviously again, come back to the tree and deal damage to it. I don't think there's a specific element that does better damage. You just want to do as much raw damage as you can for this. And as per usual, as it happened the first time, the fog or the tree will break down and the fog will clear away. And there we go. Is it? Oh, it is going away slowly. Okay, cool. Oh, this next one I am not expecting to be easy, seeing as this one has a very large amount of verticality involved with it. Oh god, this is going to be annoying. But as per usual, you just walk into that same area that the fog is at, look for the tree, which is right here in the center, come up to it and start dealing damage. Once again, once you damage it to about halfway, it will do this cinematic, some orbs come out, and I think this one is going to be very good to have a ranged character, because I think a lot of these will go up and down the walls, unless they all go down. Then I will kind of sound like a fool. It says use elemental sight to find them, but we can just kind of look with our eyes for the glows. Okay, any up top? Actually, I don't believe there's any up top. I think most of them seem to be down bottom, so that's a good sign. Handful more to go here, just 2 big ones. And after you've gotten all the orbs again, somehow you need to find your way back up to the top. I have dropped down a few layers here, so give me a moment to find my way back. And after you've found your way back up to the top, same process as the previous 2, just start damaging the tree past its 50% HP mark now, all the way to 0, and that'll be this area done. And now we're in the final zone here, and I can say that I'm quite lost. Oh god, this is just all going downhill. Bunch of enemies everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Watch yourselves, these mists are hiding some terrible foes. I probably could be using a better character than Aloy, but hey, it is what it is. She's cool. But as you trudge through the kind of mist here, looking for the tree, which is right here, it's at the kind of westernmost part of this fog. This has kind of been the most difficult to find. Once you get here, again, same process, damage the tree as much as you can, all the way down to 50%, and then it's the same process as before. Oh god, we pulled some enemies trying to shoot from a distance. Another one bites the dust. Just keep shooting these bad boys. I'm not really going to try to go near them, because I think when you go near them, a bunch of mobs spawn, and I don't really feel like doing that right now. I don't really feel like dealing with a bunch of enemies. But some of them obviously you have to get a bit closer, but maybe not these last 2 here. You obviously can see some hellhounds over there. I don't really feel like interacting with them, but I betcha the moment I shoot this one right here, they'll come over to me. No? There you go, that's the final one there. I didn't move and show them that well, but they are quite obvious. So now we just kill the bird tree, whatever you want to call it, the thunderbird perch. This is the final one, and let's see what happens. Fog is cleared, and you arrive at the ceremonial site with a cool cinematic, I guess. We'll just watch this out. We just got struck by some lightning, I guess, thunder, whatever they called it. And after all that faffing about clearing the storm and clearing the fog and whatnot, Rue is just standing here out in the open, waiting for us to arrive. Kind of anticlimactic. If I was actually reading the dialogue, I probably wouldn't know what's happening, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be listening to the dialogue, guys, mainly because I'm not that invested in side quest lore. Or this is technically main quest, but it's not really Archon quest. That's what I mean by that. But if you guys are interested in it and want to know about it, definitely take your time reading this. The dialogue, it does sound quite cool from what I've seen. It's a lot of kind of witchcraft and whatnot, and voodoo, whatever. I don't really know. I read a few words and whatnot. But yeah, if you're invested into it, definitely read it. And after all that dialogue with Rue, he just sends you off the island, and you have to come back and talk to Sumida, which I assume this is the end of the quest where you recount everything that happens, and she tells you to come back tomorrow. And I stand corrected. You don't just finish talking to Sumida, you apparently go back to Rito or Karma. There's a bit more dialogue, I don't know what's going on. I'll just keep you guys informed as I go. And after you finish your dialogue with Karma and Sumida on the docks here, that's about it for the third day of quests for Tsurumi Island, or Tsurumi Island. I can't remember what it's called. No one's ever going to really remember. But that is the final part of this. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that little bit of a guide on clearing the fog, and just an update on what the Asian servers are going to be expecting in about 10 or so hours from now. I thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Also consider subscribing down below. Also ring the notification bell to stay notified of when I upload some cool content next. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.